This is Riley. Riley is sitting on the couch. It's Saturday, 3 p.m. There's nothing that needs to be done right now. Phone in hand. A friend posted from Paris. Croissants. The Eiffel Tower. Sunset over the Seine. Swipe. An engagement announcement. Two people on a beach. A big ring. Comments pouring in. Swipe. A pregnancy ultrasound. The caption reads, "Our greatest adventure begins." Swipe. Someone else sitting in a cafe. Tuesday afternoon. Laptop open. Relaxed. Caption, "Living the dream." Riley locks the phone. Looks around the room. Nothing is wrong. But a thought forms. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just there. Am I falling behind? This isn't jealousy. Not anger. Not resentment. Just a quiet discomfort sitting in the chest, refusing to leave. Nothing is wrong with my life. And that's exactly what makes it unsettling. This isn't about wanting what other people have. Riley doesn't actually want to be in Paris right now. Doesn't want that engagement. Doesn't want that baby. This isn't envy. It's something stranger. A few weeks later, Riley is at a wedding, just outside the city. A large venue. Riley is sitting at a round table, with people they barely know. The questions circle the table. So, is there someone in your life? What do you do now? Riley smiles, answers politely, laughs at the right moments, nods, then watches couples slow dance. Riley doesn't feel sad, just late, like everyone in the room knows something Riley somehow missed. Riley has a friend named Maya. She has a 6-month-old baby. Riley visits, holds the baby, says the right things. Maya is exhausted, dark circles under her eyes. She hasn't slept through the night for months. Her relationship is tense. They argue about who's more tired. The house is messy. Her career is on pause. And Maya says, "You're so lucky. You can do whatever you want." Riley hears this and thinks, "I don't feel lucky." But Maya looks at Riley's life and sees freedom, options, time. Riley looks at Maya's life and sees progress. A milestone. Something that's supposed to happen by now. They both feel behind. Another friend, Emily, married at 26. Now she has a house. 2 cars. Riley goes over for dinner. Emily and her partner are polite, but the atmosphere is tense. They eat mostly in silence. After dinner, Emily pulls Riley aside. "Do you ever think about being single again? Not having to plan everything with someone else? Waking up and deciding what you want to do?" Riley freezes. Emily has the life Riley thought would make this feeling disappear. And Emily looks at Riley's life with longing. Another one, Sam, a freelancer, works from cafes, travels a few times a year, shares photos from beaches, mountains, cobblestone streets. Riley sees them and thinks, this is the dream. They meet. Sam is anxious the entire time, constantly checking their phone, thinking about bills, wondering when the next job will come, thinking about health insurance, thinking about whether this life will ever become stable. "You're so lucky," Sam says. "At least you have a steady job." Riley nods. But just moments ago, Riley was thinking the opposite. Another evening, Riley picks up the phone again, sees someone post a photo of a book, a clean desk, a cup of tea, soft lighting. The caption reads, "Finally finished this. It changed the way I see everything." Riley looks at the bookshelf. There are books there, unread ones, half-finished ones, bookmarks stuck in the middle. Riley picks one up, sits on the couch, reads a page, then another. 10 minutes pass, maybe 15. Riley's eyes grow heavy. The words blur together. The book slips slightly in Riley's hands. Then Riley realizes it's midnight. The book is still open, unread. This isn't a lack of discipline, not a lack of interest, definitely not a lack of intelligence. Just no energy. And Riley thinks, I can't even keep up with this. It's not about the book. It's about how even self-improvement seems to move at a pace that doesn't match Riley's life. Here's what no one tells you. Everyone is ahead of you in something, and behind you in something else. The person with the career doesn't have the relationship. The person with the relationship doesn't have the career. The person with both is exhausted. The traveler worries about money. The person with money worries about time. The free person worries about purpose. The person with purpose worries about freedom. Everyone looks at someone else's life and thinks they figured it out, and no one actually has. Social media makes it worse. It shows Paris, not the credit card debt. It shows the engagement, not the fight from last week. It shows the baby, not the sleepless nights or panic attacks. It shows the cafe in Bali, not the freelancer crying over unpaid invoices. The timeline compresses. 5 years of someone's life passes in front of you in 5 minutes, and your brain starts to believe everyone is doing everything at once. Relationships, career, travel, a home, purpose, peace, and you feel like you can't even get one of them right. Sunday night, Riley sets the alarm for Monday morning, lies in bed, phone in hand, scrolling one last time. Someone is starting a new project. Someone is moving. Someone is talking about a new beginning. Riley places the phone face down. Tomorrow is the same city, the same subway, the same streets, the same pace. Not a bad day, just a heavy feeling, like the city keeps moving forward, while Riley keeps starting from the same place. Riley doesn't want to work harder, and Riley isn't lazy, but rest no longer feels earned, because somewhere, someone is doing more. Somewhere, someone is further ahead, and Riley is just here. The hardest part is this: there's no way to win. Focus on your career, you fall behind in relationships. Focus on relationships, you fall behind in your career. Travel, and you fall behind in saving. Save, and you fall behind in living. Have kids, and you lose time. Don't have kids, and the window closes. Every choice is a sacrifice. Every path closes another one. And whichever path you choose, someone else chose differently, and their life looks better from the outside. Riley isn't failing, but getting by doesn't feel like enough when everyone else seems to be shining, even when you know they struggle too, even when you've heard their doubts, even when you know their lives are just as messy as yours. The feeling doesn't go away. I should be further along by now. Further along where? Who knows? But the feeling is there. There is no single correct timeline. There is no universal schedule. The race you think you're losing doesn't actually exist. But the feeling is real. And it's not just you. Riley is still on the couch, phone locked. The discomfort hasn't disappeared, but maybe it doesn't have to. Maybe feeling behind doesn't mean you're failing. Maybe it just means you're aware of time, and time keeps moving, whether you're ready or not. That's not comforting, but it's true, and sometimes that's all you get.